I didn't get a chance to talk about this game because I watched it late night, Friday night, Saturday morning, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. I watched this game with Dallas and Indiana, fell asleep, woke up feeling awful. So, yeah, I didn't do anything basically all day Saturday and most of Sunday until tonight, which is Monday morning, Sunday night. And I want to talk about this performance by Caitlin Clark against the Dallas Wings. Caitlin Clark going for 29 points and 10 assists, 11 of 18 from the floor, balled out. And I've seen a bunch of videos on this game, but I think it's really something that should be noted. Because what you saw from this game was a Caitlin Clark who was playing in complete control. I mean, when I say complete control, she was in absolute control of this game. Everything she did was purposeful. Everything she did was measured. Everything she did was surgical. And I'll go a little bit deeper into it. Welcome back, everyone, to Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Shomot. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channels, ring the bell, leave your comments. Do subscribe to Come On Now, the podcast, and Indiana Fever Unfiltered. I do appreciate y'all continued support of the channels. Caitlin Clark in this game went off in the third quarter. She single-handedly kept this team in the game while not getting much out of Aaliyah Boston. And Kelsey Mitchell played all right, but it was really the Caitlin Clark show in the third quarter as she simply carried them. She didn't shoot great from three, but she made play after play after play. I mean, there was a play where she basically pump faked Paige Bueckers out of her shoes, dribbled to the rim, got an easy layup. She was attacking the glass, attacking the whole hoop over and over again, going to the rim, getting easy buckets, taking what was being given to her. Again, 11 of 18, 2 of 8 from 3, so she was 9 of 10 from 2-point range. She was on it, man. But the funny thing that I've noticed from every video that I saw was that nobody made mention that Caitlin Clark had a 10-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. That's right. Caitlin Clark had 10 assists and 1 turnover. And the 1 turnover that she had was Monique Billings dropping a pass that hit her in the hands. Monique Billings, once again, finding a way to hand turnovers to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark wasn't trying to thread the needle. She was just taking what was being given to her. That was probably one of the more impressive games I've seen from her, probably the most impressive game, because she took what was given. She didn't make the unnecessary attempt for a razzle-dazzle play. She didn't try to thread the needle, put that thread, that needle, and, fit it in a keyhole. She didn't do any of that. She took what was given over and over and over again. And in this game, if you watched it, which, like I said, I did at 3 o'clock in the morning, Caitlin Clark had 4 layups that were completely blown by teammates. 4. Hell, the worst one was Sophie Cunningham on a fast break completely blowing a layup by herself. Kelsey Mitchell blew one. I think Aaliyah Boston blew one. There was 4 blown layups, and then there were 2 blown wide open jump shots. So there was a potential for 6 more assists on shots taken. Now, that doesn't even get into the shots that weren't taken, primarily from Michaela Timpson, who was getting the ball around the rim and then taking a half an hour to get the ball on the glass. She would either get her shot blocked or not even get the shot off because she's dribbling it for no reason other than to dribble it. So there were so many opportunities there. I mean, Caitlin Clark could have had one of the games for the ages if teammates could make layups. We talk about this so often, but these are layups. These are not contested layups. These are not contested shots. These are layups. The shot that Kelsey Mitchell missed, she would make that shit 8 out of 10 times. The shot that Sophie Cunningham missed, she would probably make 99 out of 100 times because it was a wide open fast break with no one around anybody. So the types of shots being missed are brutal in nature. They're momentum killers. They cause problems. And in this particular game, Caitlin kept them in the game. Going into the fourth quarter, they're down 3. but they're not even in the game if it's not for Caitlin Clark. Now, you got a big-time performance off the bench from Ty Harris, 5 for 5 from 3, 15 points in 17 minutes of action. I got to tell you, there's got to be serious consideration to make Ty Harris a starter. It sounds crazy to some people. There should be consideration because this starting of Lexi Hull is a complete waste. Complete waste. And they're not going to bring Sophie Cunningham into the starting rotation. It seems like period. I don't know why you don't start Ty Harris at this point, but I'm going to make that video for another. That's another video for another day. But Caitlin Clark was in complete control. And this was a matchup between her and Paige Bueckers. Unlike the Ion graphic that had Paige Bueckers and had, Raven Johnson and Lexi Hull or whatever it was in there. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. But Paige Bueckers went for 29 points. She was 11 to 21. But she had 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Caitlin Clark had 10 assists, 1 turnover. Caitlin Clark was 11 to 18 at 29 points. Caitlin Clark outplayed Paige Bueckers. Period. I know there's points are the same, but Caitlin Clark outplayed Paige Bueckers. And no one will talk about it outside in the public because they don't like to do that, because they have to hate on Caitlin Clark whenever they can. But when you go for 10 assists and 1 turnover in a professional basketball game, I don't care what league you're in, that's impressive. And it shows that she can actually do it. And that's what I loved about it. It shows that when Caitlin Clark makes a point to take care of the ball, she could take care of the ball just fine. She just has to adjust her mind at times. Says I'm not going to make the wasted pass or the pass to Monique Billings, who can't catch, or Maisha Hines-Allen, who can't catch, or even Michaela Timpson, who can't catch many, many times. I'm going to make the easy play, the better play, and I'm going to get my teammates easy buckets. And that's what she did. And that's what she did in that game. 29 points, 34 minutes. She balled out, man. And of course, what are they going to say? What are the people on the outside going to say? Of course, they're going to say, oh, well, she was 2 of 8 from 3. Oh, well, what about the next game? That's what they'll do. They'll never give credit where credit's due. A 10 to 1 assist to turnover ratio is exceptional. It is elite. Now, it's not going to happen by any means as a consistent thing, but you saw it. You saw it with your own eyes. And the only turnover was a pass that went to Monique Billings that she literally fumbled out of bounds. People don't believe how many turnovers Caitlin Clark's teammates create for her by simply not catching a pass. And this pass wasn't a hard pass. It was just literally a pass to the corner. She's standing in the corner. The ball hits her in the hands and she drops it out of bounds. This is what happens at times when you have Caitlin Clark games. But this was a win that the Fever had to have because the Wings were playing without Jessica Shepard. Azzi Fudd didn't play, but it was really about Jessica Shepard not playing in this particular game. But seriously, folks, Caitlin Clark could have had a 29-15 game in this particular game. I mean, legitimately could have gone for 29-15. And that would have been 15 to 1 assist to turnover ratio if people could just make layups. Realistically, it was an elite performance. So when people say, oh, she can't do it, she can't do this, she can't do that, well, she did it. She's done it. She continues to do it. And they'll sit here and tell you, oh, she's not an MVP candidate. I don't know what you're watching. This is a player that over the last 10 games is averaging 26 and 9.5 on 51% shooting. Those are MVP numbers. But hey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. What did you think of that performance? Did you notice that she only had 1 turnover? Because I haven't heard another video say that she had 1 turnover only. I haven't heard one. I haven't heard it talked about. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Hype the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. This is Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.